Hey everybody, just wanted to say Happy Wednesday. Send it to the whole company so nobody feels left out.
He reply-alled, Happy Wednesday, to 400 people. On a Monday, I've never felt closer to quitting.
63 people replied telling me it's Monday, so I sent a follow-up. Happy Monday with a smiley face, because they seemed upset.
People, reply all is not the problem. Reply all is how families communicate, and we are a family. I want more reply alls. I want this inbox full.
I have sent 14 emails today. 12 of them with the word unsubscribe. It's 9:15. It was a labeled container. My name was on it, in permanent marker. There are animals in this office.
Look, I don't even like pasta salad. I mean, I've had it before, it's fine. But that's not the point. People are quick to point fingers around here.
Oh, I definitely saw Kevin near the fridge. But I don't want to say it was him because I believe in this team. It was him.
Great news, team. Going forward, all lunches must be registered with HR using Form 11B, submitted in triplicate by 9 a.m. the day before consumption. This is gonna be so fun!
Team, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Morale is down. Productivity is down. And someone has been stealing lunches. Look, I've been where they are. Unmotivated. Lost. That's why I'm launching Vibe Check Fridays. Every Friday, I go desk to desk and ask everyone how they're really doing. One-on-one, eye to eye, no escape.
Vibe Check Fridays. So now I can't even suffer in peace.
I have already color-coded my emotions for the next 6 Fridays. He will not catch me off guard.
Gary, how are you really doing?
Oh, I'm great. I love it here. Every single day is a gift. Should we hug?
Someone in this office filed an HR complaint, and I just want to say, whoever you are, I forgive you.
So, I'm just going to read the complaint verbatim for full transparency. Quote, "My manager takes credit for my work, calls mandatory fun events that are not fun, and last Tuesday told me my energy was bringing down the room." Okay, so, does anyone want to speak to that?
I know exactly who filed that, and honestly, I'm not even mad. Kevin has been struggling for a while. We've all seen it.
The complaint was filed by Frank. He filed it about himself. He thought the form was a suggestion box. Frank made a suspect board. He used our LinkedIn profile pictures. Mine is from 2019. I look deranged. He has a methodology. He will not share the methodology. He says it's an active investigation.
We have 4 suspects. Kevin, obviously. Linda, who claims she doesn't drink coffee, which is exactly what someone who drinks coffee would say. Gary, who I can't rule out. And Diane, who I've already cleared because she's in Chicago heading up emerging synergies. Great role for her. She's crushing it.
I wasn't even near the coffee pot that morning. I was in the supply closet, for work reasons, the whole time.
Oh, I've been handling Diane's emails. Frank seemed really busy, so I just started replying for him. I've been signing them Frank. She thinks they've been having weekly check-ins for 6 months. She says it's the best working relationship she's ever had.
Frank and I have a really special working relationship. He gets me. 6 months of weekly check-ins. The man never misses.
Diane is a valued member of this team. I personally mentored her. The Chicago office has been a huge win. Also, and I want to be clear on this, the coffee pot investigation is closed. Kevin did it. We're moving forward.
I texted Gary that Diane was here. He replied on speaker, in the conference room, while Diane was in the conference room. Diane sat in that conference room for 11 minutes. Nobody went in. Frank did not know who she was. Gary is still in the supply closet. He has been there since Tuesday.
I needed some time to think. I'm good now.
He was in there for 3 days. He came out holding a donut. I don't know where he got the donut.
I'm not leaving. The Wi-Fi is better in here. It's quiet. Nobody asks me about the TPS reports. Gary took the good chair when he left. I had to file a ticket with Craig. Craig has not responded. It has been 2 days.
Gary took some personal time to decompress and recharge. I encourage that. That was my idea. Great leaders create space for their people. I read that somewhere. Might have been me who wrote it.
Diane just emailed. She wants to reschedule the review. She says she really values her relationship with Frank and doesn't want one awkward meeting to affect their dynamic. She used the word dynamic. She signed it, "Your biggest fan." I have to go.
Frank changed my title to regional manager. His title is also regional manager. When I asked him about it, he said, "Exactly." He did it overnight. Nobody was consulted. Nobody was warned. Craig is in a box at the bottom by himself. Craig is asleep. Craig does not know.
I'm Senior Director of Culture and Vibes. I don't know what culture means in this context, and I don't know what vibes means in this context. I already ordered business cards. I put my personal email on them because I don't know if I have a work one. I texted Diane. I signed it Frank. Old habit.
My title is Resource. No department, no last name, just Resource. I had it put on a card. It looks clean. I respect it.
I filed a formal complaint about my title being unchanged. The complaint was assigned to me to investigate. I have completed the investigation, and I found that the complaint had merit, so I have escalated it to myself for review. I expect a resolution by end of quarter.
This is not the parking lot. This is an offsite facility. There is a difference, and I will not be elaborating on what that difference is.
He bought a whistle. For the parking lot. He blew it 4 times before 10 a.m. Nobody reacted. He blew it again.
The trust fall is about vulnerability. I modeled vulnerability. Nobody caught me. That was the lesson. You're welcome.
I don't know anything about a fruit platter.
Sometimes I lay awake at night and wonder if any of you actually like me. And then I remember, it doesn't matter because I'm the regional manager, and so is Linda now. So
I left after the trust fall. I took my parking spot back on the way in. I have no further comment.
the offsite was such a success, we need to debrief it in the parking lot where we did the offsite, because that's where the energy is. I can still feel the trust from my trust fall vibrating in the asphalt.
Hey, Frank. Confirming your 2 p.m. review with Diane today in Conference Room B. Looking forward to finally meeting in person. Thanks. Frank.
All right, team, let's debrief the offsite. First agenda item, my trust fall. I felt the vulnerability cascade through the group like lightning.
I can see the parking lot from the supply closet window. Frank's doing interpretive dance about synergy. Linda's walking to her car. This is why I live here now.
This is exactly the kind of innovative thinking that makes Frank such an inspiring leader. Outdoor debriefing while I wait for our review. Genius.
I'm regional manager. I can leave regional meetings. Frank's explaining how concrete taught him about trust. There's a woman in conference room B who's been sitting there for 20 minutes. This is Tuesday.